Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 3 of MPA 530. Uh, I am Greg Zarko, and we will be discussing the City of Hesperia city budget. This week, we will be discussing um, the type of budget the city uses, what I use to determine the type of budget, the advantages and disadvantages of the type of budget, and what I recommend. For the city of Hesperia, I have determined that they use a combination of a line item budget and a program budget. I came to this conclusion because the city of Hesperia budget gives a list of priorities that it seems um, it wants to focus most of its money and how it wants to pay for them, but it also gives a breakdown of how each program or section of the budget will be funded, and it also shows past year budgets to the current budgets and the difference in percentage from the previous year. When looking at the budget, I came across pages like this, and the budget is broken down by expenditures, and each expenditure has a code in them. According to our text, that's the very definition of a line item budget. But to add to that, the budget also uses program budget, and that where it describes the programs that it sees as a priority and the money that it wants to allocate to that specific department or program, um, which which as a citizen of the city helps me realize the importance of or what the city considers important. Line item budgeting. Its advantages are that it provides better details on how much money and where the money is spent, and it's a lot easier to understand. Its disadvantage is that it relies on previous budgets, and so you can make you can continue making small mistakes. For example, my cable, I have the premium movie channels, which included HBO, and when HBO Go came out, we also added that for its services. So for at least over a year, I continued paying the cable bill without ever really looking at it until I realized that I was paying for the same service twice. So I was able to go back, look at my budget, and see that I was able to save some money by cutting out one of those programs. So program budgeting, the advantage is that you can see where the city's priorities lie and how much of the budget actually goes into that program. Um, and that's why it allows them to plan better. Their efficiency and their effectiveness is better in the long term. Its disadvantage is that it's more complex, and because it takes more resources to complete. In conclusion, I think the city of Hesperia is doing a wonderful job in presenting its budget. By combining the line item budget and the program budget, it is fairly easy to figure out for a regular person like me to go into the budget and see where the priorities lie for our city and seeing how much money they are willing to put into the program now and into the future for its success. Um, the city of Hesperia received a distinguished budget presentation award last year, which is pretty cool. It did have a note in there that they were hoping to receive it again this year. I'll keep you updated if the assignment says so, but overall, keep the budget as is. Uh, Thank you very much for joining me this week, and I will speak to you next week. Have a wonderful week.